Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code. This is a Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Review for Saturday the 19th of November 2022. We've got nothing to review for yesterday because we had no bet, but so the account's static at plus 53.10 units in profit approximately from a peak of 72. So we've got no filter one today, no ratio, but we do have an alternate. That's at Huntingdon on National Hunt 233. No N-1 ratio filter either, so our new filter. So anyway, we've got this one to look at. Racing's been pretty scrappy recently, and this horse here, number 1, Captain Broomfield, 10 to 11 favourite. We're going to have a go at laying that horse. It's right on the margin for us in terms of whether it risk reward return, because it's marginally odds on. Laying it at 2.11, which translates to roughly 0.90 to 1 against us. So anyway, we've laid it to £1, £8 units. That's £100 for us, and our liability is 111. So we're getting slightly worse than evens on the lay bet, but we'll just about wear that because of the nature of what's going on. So we've got a £111 at risk to win roughly 100, and it gives us exposure of about 0.125 of a unit per £8 unit. So that's where we are there. So what don't we like about Captain Broomfield then? Well, this is a chase. The key thing about Huntingdon is that it's one of the quickest national hunt courses in the game, not often recognised as such, but its pace surface profile is modelled at 13.50. Now that's quick, one of the quickest, as we said. So and this horse here was running at Kelso, 2 mile good to soft hurdle. And that's one slower, so that's 14.35, so it's at the opposite end of the spectrum. And the horse is also a little bit prone to bleeding from the nose, so that's it won't really appreciate a very fast situation. And it ran well at Haydock in the heavy on the hurdle, and that's also at 14.57. So that's even slower, and heavy would have made it even slower. So it performs. It needs a slower surface, and this is a very quick surface. It's swapping to from hurdle to chases. It's got an issue with bleeding, and generally it's going further as well. These are 2 mile races, and this is nearly 2.5. So whilst the opposition isn't that clever, this horse we feel is going to struggle. And whoever's training it is not really helping it out much, putting it into this race. So that's what we're doing there. We're going to lay this number 1 Captain Broomfield, very marginally odds on. So we don't normally like doing that, but we'll lump it as for the reasons given. So that's where we are there. Forex. Obviously it's the weekend, and we're going to sort of do our research for the start of the week. But as we said, Wednesday is the federal FOMC minutes, which is the sort of linchpin key focus for the markets next week. So and that's about 7 o'clock our time, GMT. So and also there's a lot been going on in the financial world generally. America's the US, they're trialling this central bank digital currency, much to my disgust. They got a 12-week trial on it, and this really is the start of problems for the majority of the population. Once they and here in the UK we've got Rishi Sunak, who's up to his neck in the World Economic Forum, basically talking about Bitcoin, which is going to be a variation on the theme of a central bank digital currency, and once we get that will be linked to some sort of carbon carbon score, and it won't be too far of a leap to link it to a social credit score. And then once we're in that game, we've got issues, because all our cash will be digitalised and controlled by the state. Now, if you're an entrepreneur like we are, that really is not what the doctor ordered. So anyway, we could talk on about that for a length in time. I mean, there's a lot of issues, and there's a lot of things you need to do to protect yourself. But we could do videos on that. But if you want any more comments on anything, just put some comments in the comment box on the video, and we'll think about doing some videos on that. Anyway, so generally, just to summarise, then we're having a go at laying this favourite Huntingdon 233 for the reasons we've outlined. And we're working on the Forex for next week. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.